Okay. So I'd have to say today is a great day. It's cold, so it's a good day to stay inside. This is the middle. No, it's the beginning of December. So, anyways, this is my profile on Warframe PS4. PS4. I've had consoles basically my whole life, and I really don't like. I know PC is probably way better and gets updates faster, but I just don't agree with PCs. They cost too much. I mean, maybe that's a bit excessive because console you have to buy PlayStation. It's called online for PlayStation and online for Xbox, and paying for that every year could cost more. Instead, you would just have to pay for internet and a PC once, and maybe upgrade the parts once in a while and update it. But anyways, so on PS4, I'm part of Reapers of Mercy 2, Mountain Clan Rank 10. I'm Master Rank 19, which I just got past the Master Rank test for 19. Um, for Death by Stalker, um, and for my stats, well, you could call me a veteran, but time played, 41 days, 3 hours, 51 minutes, 39 seconds, or more accurately, almost 1,000 hours of gameplay into this. I know there are much more dedicated veterans, but I've had the game for a pretty long time. I'd say I have the game for about 3 years. I got it back in 2015 of December on PS4, and I liked it then, and I still like it now. I've been playing the game for quite a long time. 44 million credits earned total. Again, people are higher and better. I'd say I'm a pretty decent player. Um, been here since update 1.2. Now we're on 1.5, so I've been here for about 30 updates. Now, I'd have to say, these stats are insane. And someone starting in the game could see these stats and say, well, I'm never gonna reach that. It would take forever. It would just take way too long, and that seems like a lot of time to put into it. And it is a lot of time. But it's been over 3 years, and the game's been getting better over the years. So I'd say you'd probably reach these stats really quickly because you might really like this game. Now, for a beginner, I don't know. But as a beginner, when I first start off, I don't know, man. I didn't really like this game. I kind of did. Things were a bit repetitive. Um, I don't know. It just didn't feel as though there was enough to really keep me going. But apparently there was because 3 years later I'm still playing the game. Now, of course, the most recent update was the Plains of Eidolon. Uh, Apparently the biggest update to Warframe, and so was the War Within, and so was the Second Dream. They seem to be really big updates. Apparently they just keep getting bigger and bigger. This is a very ambitious update for them because it is free roam. But of course, as you know, every side has to fucking fall. So for Plains of Eidolon, guess what? It's just like the rest of Warframe. Now, I'm not gonna say it's exactly like the rest of Warframe, but it's pretty similar. For Plains of Eidolon, at night you would farm the same mission, which would be farming the Eidolons, which only spawn once per night, and once you kill them or capture them, you have to go back into Cetus and then go back out. So I think that's a bit frustrating, because you have to get everyone back there, and then it's not really a pain. It's just I don't know. I just want to stay out there and then just instead of going through two loading screens to go fight another one, that's like 5 minutes in itself. So it just seems like a waste of time rather than another one just like spawning right after. Um, Same with Cetus Wisps. If you try and farm those, um, spying, whatever. So if you try and farm those, it's not really going to work out because you have to go and run around all the lakes, and then you have to come back and then go back out and then run around all the lakes again. It's very time consuming. The way I've been farming them is basically I've been doing Operation Plague Star, which on PlayStation and Xbox One it's been increased to another 10 days. So right now I have 9 days left until that's done, which is great because there was a huge crash, a problem happening on Xbox One and PS4. I never experienced it, so I already got a lot of stuff, and so I want to go to the moon, and which is where I just was, and I was farming for Vendor Revenant, which I did get Vendor Revenant, the sword stance mod. Now, for beginners, I can see that a lot of you will probably have Excalibur, and you know what? Yeah, you will have Excalibur, or either Bolt or Mag, but most of the time you will have Excalibur. And here's one of the main reasons. Probably because it's Excalibur. It's fairly easy to fucking make and build Excalibur. Or you just get them and then you have them. So, honestly, one of the best auras, in my opinion, is Steel Charge. Because, well, mainly it gives you plus 60% melee damage. But also, it gives you 18 rather than normal, what is it? I think it's 14? Yeah. So it gives you an extra 4 spots. And if you want to, you can put an Exilus adapter on here. I don't on most of my frames because Exilus adapters either take forever to make or they take too much to make because it's 2 formas and they, it's just too much. So anyways, so yeah, you put Steel Charge on most of the time, and for early players, it's going to be hard to get Endo, it's going to be hard to get new mods. I can completely understand. My friend, my brother, just joined the game, and he's, not that good at it. I wouldn't say he's not good at it, I'd say that he doesn't have the right mods to correctly build his Warframes. So there are a lot of mods that you need to know about. Flow, or Prime Flow, Steel Fiber will up your armor. Max Steel Fiber will give you, on Excalibur level 30, it will give you 472 armor. I have 1 forma on this guy, so I put a V polarity on here. And if you're wondering, Matarai is V, this is D, Vizarin, and dash is Neramon. So it's a dash, a D, and a V. Now, there are also augments and auras, and these are all of them. I usually go by Drain, because if you press triangle, or whatever it is that you have, and you can see the 4 different things here. So there's Polarity, Drain, Rank, and Name. By name, it's kind of confusing, because you get the low level ones here, and it's kind of difficult to navigate through this, because I guess it's easier to see which ones they are, but personally I like Drain. This is Rank. What? Oh yeah, this is it's the bottom dots. So if they're maxed, depending on how many dots there are at the bottom. My vitality is the highest, so max vitality on this guy will give you 740 health. I think I have that on another build, I'm not sure. But usually I go by Drain because the highest ranked mods are here and the lowest ones are at the back. Now, if we go to the low ones, which a lot of people probably have, some mods you don't want. Flame Repellent or Diamond Skin aren't very good mods. They give you resistance to certain, I don't know, certain effects, certain status effects, but it's really not useful. I just don't see any use in it. A good mod is Natural Talent. You can cast your abilities faster, and that's for every Warframe. All of these mods can be used on any Warframe. If you have some on one Warframe, but you equip a different Warframe, you can put those mods on that Warframe, and you won't have to worry about losing mods or anything. The only way you will lose mods is if you sell them, or transmute them, or turn them into Endo. That's it. Selling leftover mods for credits or selling them for Endo is probably better. If you sell them for Endo, you can use the Endo to upgrade more mods. Usually I use duplicates, so if I go over there, it's a horrible build. But if I go over here, I have sort by duplicates, and it brings up all of my duplicates. So I have 100 of these, 100 of these. I used to have like at least like 500 of one mod, and I sold them all for a bunch of endo, and I have 40,000. So yeah, you can take these, and if you select all, you can trade in for endo. This is all into endo, or you can sell it for credits, which honestly isn't worth it because I can show you a really good place to get credits. And endo, this is probably the best way to get it. Just save up old mods or useless mods, and then just turn them into endo. It's probably the best way to do it. Now, to make a build for Excalibur, I don't personally know how, especially for newer players. But currently, if you want to build up to this, you can. Now, you don't need Hunter Adrenaline. That's just a mod that I put on, and it came out with the Operation Plague Star. But I'd have to say Hunter Adrenaline is really good. Convert 45% of damage on health to energy, and then Rage also does the same exact thing. So basically, what you get is a plus 85% damage on health to energy, which is basically it gives you energy for every time your health is hit. I'm sure I could show it off. So anyways, there's a Streamline, which gives you ability efficiency, and Fleeting Expertise, which also gives you ability efficiency and minus ability duration. Chromatic Blade, which is an augment that you can get from one of the syndicates. Primed Flow, which is gives you more energy. You can go with a normal flow, that's perfectly fine. If you're wondering, this is what it looks like right here. It only gives you 150%. Primed mods can only be found by Barricadier, which comes every 2 weeks, and I think he comes next Friday from today. Well, yesterday was Friday. Yeah, he comes next Friday. So then there's Narrow-Minded, which gives you duration but less range, and on this type of Excalibur, you could switch out Chromatic Blade for a range mod, like Stretch, or something along those lines. I would go with Stretch though, so you get that plus 100 range, or you can trade out like Hunter Adrenaline or Rage with something like that. But high duration is necessary for an efficiency build, because you need good efficiency, but they updated a while ago that you need a decent amount of duration in order to keep that efficiency. So yeah, that's a thing. So this is a fun build that I like running around with. You can switch out Chromatic Blade with anything. I just have high status for some reason. I probably don't even know how to use it. But it switches whatever color your energy is on your Warframe. It switches to that energy. So like I have white, or no, I have blue for electricity, but you can put on like put on white and get cold. You can put on blue and get electricity, or you can put on red and get fire, basically, like that. And green for toxin. But you don't go with ice. So basically, this is a cool weapon. This is a cool weapon, and this is a really cool weapon. Honestly, for Excalibur, this probably isn't the best advice because a lot of people wouldn't think that it would do good. But the Serrata, I do have an earlier video on this with Valkyr, but it works the same with Excalibur. There's the Serrata, which, well, I could show you. It's really good. Like, I'd have to say, it is a really good weapon to use with Excalibur. Basic build on it, just Berserker, Prime Fury, Lifestrike, Prime Pressure Point. You put regular Pressure Point, a couple of damage mods with no Forma. This build has no Forma and only a Catalyst. It comes with an R, or it comes with a V, and it comes with a D. I put Lifestrike on. You could put on anything in the D polarity, like, that's probably better put there. That's just a basic Lifestrike. I use it because when I use Rage, well, I use Rage to get my energy, and then I can use Lifestrike to get my health back by using a small amount of energy. So in a total of 400 energy, I lose about 10 to gain all my health back, and I just keep killing everything, you know. And you can just keep using with Excalibur's Exalted Blade build. Energy gets used up quite slow, so you can run around with that for basically the entire mission, unless you run into like a nullifier or something. which still isn't even that bad. You can take down the Nullifier Bubble with Excalibur's Blade. Which, in my opinion, makes kind of no sense because it's a Nullifier Bubble, so it nullifies abilities. So how does it? Because it gets rid of the blade when it hits it. It would nullify the energy. Let's not give him ideas. Anyways, because I like it, you can just cut down the shield and that's it. Which is good for players who are new to the game because they just want to get rid of nullifiers. And if you're wondering, there's a little drone above it that makes the bubble. If you get rid of that, he'll never make another bubble, but you'll probably kill him in that time anyway. So, Winds of Purity also gives you lifesteal. This is a very good mod. It's only from like I think 2 or 1 syndicate. Yeah, it's only from 1 syndicate, New Loka. But I would you can try building up with them or build up with Parent Sequence because there's some really good mods from Parent Sequence. But yeah, basically it's not the best damage dealer, but it gets my health back. That's all I care about. Winds of Purity on the Furious, it's amazing. Don't build the Furious unless you have that mod. It's really not that good. Hey, for some reason it goes with it. You have a single a pistol and a throwing weapon. It's garbage. Anyways, the Archoplasmor, really good shotgun. It's a 6-shot shotgun. It's pump action. I'd say it's really fun to use. The best ever, not really, but it can take down a whole line of enemies. Super easy. So I think I'm gonna go because I've been trying to get the since I got the Vengeful Revenant, I've been trying to get the Broken War, which is right here. Which I have 2 War Hilts. I just need 2 War Blades, and I'll see if I can build up. I built the AK Lux Prime a couple of days ago and already have like 3 Forma on it. It's my favorite weapon ever. It's what I use to take down Terrorless. If you're wondering, take down Terrorless, AK Lux Prime or a strong weapon like that, or like a sniper. I use AK Lux Prime with Chroma, super fast. Like I just take a bit of damage and then I win. It does like 6,000 damage per shot, and if I get multi-shot on that, that's 2 shots. That's 12,000 damage for each bullet hitting, or for each shot I hit. So I mean, I have to say that's pretty good. And I have like a decent duration build on my Chroma, but there's probably plenty of videos you could look up about Chroma and about build on him. So yeah, there isn't really much else. I was gonna run to a mission, a quick like survival or something. Yeah, every survival I've been going into, I found one before where they're like, yeah, we gotta go because we're looking for a stalker. And I'm like, what? Why do you need stalker? Because he really only drops 1 good weapon, in my opinion. Or 2, maybe. He drops the War Blueprint, and the Broken War Blueprint, and he also drops the Dread Blueprint, which you will probably get so many times from killing him. You will get the Dread Blueprint so many times. How many do I have? I've gotten rid of so many, but I'm sure I have some in my fucking inventory. Blueprints. Let me see. What was it? I think it's miscellaneous? Yeah. So let me look around here. I have 2 Broken War Blueprints. Brilliant Eidolon Shards. I have a boot. I still don't know what to do with that. I'm pretty sure just sell it or something. 11 Dread Blueprints. You get so many from killing him so many times. I'll keep 1, but I always like to keep at least 1 of like a lot of shit. 25,000 credits, good way to get credits. Killing bosses and taking these and selling them is also another good way to get credits if you want to. These sculptures don't. I would say not to sell them for credits because you can go trade them in for Endo with the person at Maru's Bazaar, Maru or whoever that is now. Cool weapons you got here. I don't know. That's fucking neat weapons. So let me just explain all the bosses real quick. Mercury, you got Vor. I can't remember what Warframe he drops. Venus, you have Jackal, which is right Is it Fawcett? Jackal. It's usually not a level 80 to 100 mission. It's a level like 6. It's whatever these are. 8, 3. Yeah, it's like a level 5 mission, but that's a Kuba Flood. So an assassination mission. That's where you get Rhino. On Earth, you have to kill Vahek, which is Oro. Yeah. Vahek Terraframe. He drops, I think, Mag. Could be wrong, but I think it's Mag. Or it's someone else. I don't know. But on Mars, you have to fight, another boss. At War, you fight. Fuck. What's a regular assassination? Shit, I can't remember. I think it's like the Sergeant or something. And then on Phobos, you fight some bosses. Yeah. So, then there's the Void, which there really isn't much to do in the Void, but if you see anyone in chat saying hosting MOT or hosting ANI, it's probably because they're in the Void. MOT is a very high level survival. It starts off at 40 to 45. That's like endgame right there. And ANI starts at level like 20 to 25, and that's a nightmare. That's nightmare mode. Yeah, ANI starts off at. A lot of people play this, so you'll probably find a public one, and they're probably just looking for like Argon Crystal or something, So, yeah, there's that. And you can get here from Europa, Neptune, Sedna, and Phobos, but as these do not connect to the other side, these are all separate, and they will all get you there in their own ways. You have to go from Sedna to here, you have to go from Phobos to here, you have to go from Europa to here, and you have to go from Neptune to here. So that's that. On Saturn, you fight that fire guy, and he gives you the fire frame, Ember. Jupiter, you have to fight Alad V, and he gives you Valkyr. That's it. He gives you Valkyr. Now, a lot of people ask, how do I get a prime frame? Now, a prime frame, it's basically a regular frame, but it's golden, kind of. Some places it's like golden. Let me find one. Hold on. So basically, a prime frame looks a little different. It's has like a bunch of gold pieces on it, like Rhino Prime. It's very, very golden. Rhino Prime doesn't look that different, but Volt Prime definitely looks way different. And I do have a video on Volt Prime too. That's great. Now this is normal Volt. Pretty bland, pretty boring. I'm sure he's cool. I did pick him as my first frame, but you see how the difference. Regular Volt only has 15 armor and 100 energy. The prime frames do have better stats in sometimes they have better stats. Actually, most of the time they always have better stats. Like Trinity Prime versus normal Trinity. I think Trinity Prime has like more armor, but yeah. So Volt Prime, this is normal Volt, and then this is Volt Prime. Yeah, this is a big difference. I don't know. I just feel as though the primes look a lot better. This is Valkyr, the one you'll get from Alad V. Really cool. Trinity Prime and Octavia, Nidus, Mirage, Anaros, Ember, Chroma, Atlas, Excalibur, Frost. All these frames you'll get along the way. You'll figure out how to get them. The game will tell you. It's basically you do a quest or you do something, and a lot of these frames that I have are not available to get in drops anymore, in relics. Sorry. Volt Prime, you can't get any more in drops. Trinity Prime, I think, is also you can't get anymore. I'm not sure. I think you can. I'll have to check out. Rhino Prime, you can't get anymore. Knights Prime, you can't get anymore. Unless you had the relics already. I think I only have like 4 Prime frames. Banshee Prime, you can get. Which is neat. Looking real like shit over there. Um, Nova, good frame. Necros, you get him from killing Lefantis and the Derelict. Ivara, good frame for leveling up. So I'm going to take my Excalibur out. 170 efficiency with 120 duration. That's a pretty decent build. I've built for health. I could put on Steel Fiber. I'm sure I could build him way better than I have. So yeah, you may notice there's wings on my back. That is a Syandana. A Syandana is real neat. There's many different Syandanas. There's these. Most of them you have to buy for platinum. Some of them you can get like I think alerts. Some of them you just earn, like this one. You just earn by logging into the game. This one you get from basically yeah, you have to buy it for platinum, which I did because it looks really cool. Now, a full disclaimer, I did put $80 into the game. I bought Banshee Prime Access. Now, here's the thing. I put that money into the game. The game didn't force me to do it. This game is not free to... this game is very free to play, but it's not pay to win. That's what I meant to say. Now, I will say that is a very good setup. It's a very good system, and I like the way that it basically lets you play the game at your own pace and doesn't force you to really buy anything. Until weapon, Warframe, and Archwing slots are in the game. You see, here's the thing. You can have all the weapons you want. I can have all these weapons. But here's the thing. If I want to get this weapon, see where it says Ack and Brunt and then melee weapon, 2 open slots. You have to buy slots with platinum in order to get weapons and put them into your selection. So not only do you have to build them in your forge if you want to not use platinum, you can build a weapon and then you can claim it. But if you don't have an open slot, you can't claim it, and it says, do you want to buy more slots for 12 platinum? And you get 2 slots for 12 platinum. But I don't see it as a fair way for platinum to be used. You see, like, I can get it being used for cosmetics and for certain items in the game that, you know, help you get through the game faster. But for it being used for such, like, it's just not fair to people who want to play for free but can't because they have to get more weapon slots in order to have more fun, in order to keep the frame, like, in order to keep the same frame that they have to get more slots. And me personally, I really don't see it as a fair way to... It just doesn't seem fair, honestly. I mean, fuck. There just has to be a way to get platinum. You know, it just doesn't seem fair that, you know... It just doesn't seem fair that, you know, platinum is just, like, only able to be bought. And even if it is bought, and you want to trade, that person that you're trading with has to have bought platinum. So if the trash they want to trade isn't, if the platinum they want to trade isn't bought from the store, and they had it from, like, getting a booster pack or something on PS4, they can't trade it with you. They have to buy from the store in order to trade with you. And I guess it's just an ever-going cycle of platinum until someone uses that platinum. And then I guess people are always going to buy it. People are always going to have platinum. They're always going to be able to trade. But I just don't see it as a fair... as fair in general. Because, like, platinum should be able to be gotten somehow other than trading or buying it from the store. I get it. It's a free-to-play game, and there's plenty of ways that, you know, there's plenty of ways you can say this is a great game and that it's a good free-to-play system, and in one sense, it is. But I just really don't agree with the way that platinum is just earned or just bought, you know? And I guess, you know, cashing out, you know, $5 isn't bad on a game. You know, but if it's a free-to-play game, I want it to be free to play. And it is free to play, but it's not free to explore. If you want to explore, give me some like good cash. You know, because you can't. You really just can't. You know, and of course people have been able to live with it, you know, play with this game for 3 years and not put any money into it, you know? But you can't really get that far without putting money into it. It's just not fair. Like, if you want to buy platinum, which it would bring me to a store, so no. But if you want to buy platinum, that shit costs a lot of fucking money for platinum. It just okay. Well, you know, I get it. It's been going on for long enough. So, yeah, let's actually get into a mission. Let me show off the game, and maybe you'll like it. I should have been doing that from the start. So I'm going to, I'm trying to keep this as less spoiled as possible, but I guess if you see an enemy and you don't know what it is it really spoiling it? Not really. So this is Tycho. This is survival on the moon. I'm not going to spoil how the moon gets here, because when you start playing the game, the moon is not there. So the moon gets into our system somehow. I don't know how. It just is here. So we're gonna play this mission. We're into its corpus. So this is gonna be real fun. So let's find a match and go into it. I'm gonna pull extractor. So yeah, I really enjoy this game. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. I like it, but there just has to be so much change with it. And I get that they don't want to make changes to a form of making money for their company before they actually change the game itself, because they are focusing a lot on, you know, fixing the game. Like on PC, the Focus update came out, Focus 2.5, which is extremely important because it made everything cost half, which is why I really want the update to come to console. But, you know, sometimes things have to be waited for, and, you know, I can completely understand. So basically all I'm doing is just taking damage, and basically my energy will go up. Okay, now it's at max. I use my Furus, I can heal, and I just use my Exalted Blade, and you just kill them. It's like, it's really easy to use. So if you're wondering about Life Strike, so basically, if I hold down L2, I can channel, and you'll tell that I'm channeling because there's like glow coming off the sword. I do that, and I should get all my health back if I hit an enemy with the sword. Yeah, so you can't hit them, and it took off barely any energy. I think it took off like 10 or 7, I think. So basically you have to hit them with the sword. You can't hit them with the slashes that come out of the sword. You have to hit them with the sword if you're using Life Strike, just like any other weapon if you put Life Strike on it. Radio Blind. Now, this is why I said that, you know, range on Excalibur could be good on this type of build, because if you have range, at least your Radio Blind will go a bit further than mine does, because I have half range. And, alright, here's another big thing. I really don't agree with the way that, I can't, it's not Scott. I really can't remember. But it's one of the people at DE. And I'm sure, like, they all talk about it, but vacuum. It's very controversial, I know, so I'm going to go through it quickly. Vacuum is on a Sentinel. And basically, if another enemy drops a life support is fucking bullshit in this game. Because sometimes enemies don't spawn, or they get trapped on a wall, like this, They're just like, you know, sitting around, and I have to go look for them. Usually they should, yeah, see how, like, usually they should, like, you know, come to you. But instead you have to go fucking looking for them, and it's fucking, maybe sometimes they don't even drop life support, and it's just so frustrating sometimes. But anyways, so on life, on not life support, on vacuum. So let's see, let's see if they drop it. Okay, so that one I picked up immediately. But let's see. Come on, just drop them. Okay, so there, you see how it came towards me? Within 11 meters, it will come towards you. Now, you can't put this mod on a Kubro or a cat. And you can only put it on Sentinels. And me personally, being able to put it on your dog or cat would be more of an incentive to use your dog or cat. Because currently a Sentinel is like the only way to have a vacuum type effect on material. And I don't want to go around picking up every little thing. And I want to use my dog that, you know, took fucking 3 days to make. Or a day. But, like, I don't know, you have to make the whole fucking incubator and shit. It's really weird because it's a mammal, but you have to fucking hatch an egg. And, what is it, a penguin? Anyways, so yeah, I really don't agree with the way they handle vacuum. Like, it would just be very simple. Just put it on the Warframe instead of a fucking Sentinel, because if the Sentinel dies, there goes your vacuum. And they're fucking fragile as fuck. They take one bullet and they're like, ah, I'm out of here, fuck you. And you can only get them back if you die and you respawn. And by the time you die, you're probably at higher level fucking enemies. So guess what? You're going to have to face those high level enemies, and your fucking Sentinel is gonna die instantly. So good luck with that. I mean, you know, sometimes I guess, like, if you're killing the enemies fast enough, Sentinel won't be able to die. But it's just not fair. I don't know, man. It would just be way simpler if you just fucking did the easy route and you just put vacuum on the Warframe. Then I can use whatever companion I want, and I can use it whenever I want, and I don't have to have specifically a Sentinel. Or even, like, even if I do have a Sentinel, the mod should go to my Warframe. It shouldn't go to the Sentinel, because if it's on the Sentinel, and my Sentinel fucking dies, then guess what? There goes my mod. No more vacuum for me. Fuck you. God damn it. Ow, what is killing me? Is it up here? Looking for another. Where the hell? Is he down here? Looking for an enemy right now. Don't know where he is. I think he's maybe more. What the hell? Hey, where is it? For fucking calculus. I heard him. I don't know, but like, see, I stopped killing enemies for like, what, a minute? And already my life support went down by like 30. So, I don't know, it just doesn't seem fair. And then, when you're doing that, that can leave you vulnerable to get shot, to get hurt. So, it just seems really, like, really dumb, in a sense. But, I mean, I guess it makes sense they want you to keep killing, instead of, like, just stopping for, like, 6 minutes, you know, just chilling, maxing, relaxing by the pool. Anyways, yeah, there really isn't much else. I'll just go to like 10 minutes. 2 waves of sentience, I guess. Also it's called sentience. Sentience. How we Americans say it. Yeah, it's fun, I guess. It's a decent game. I would say get it. It is free. It's always the killer, you know. It's free. Yeah, it's like, well, it's free, so what about those microtransactions? Yeah, no? And you know, I would say this game is heavy on microtransactions. Maybe, I don't know, because I bought into the game, I feel as though, oh yeah, these little fucks. Since I bought into the game, I feel as though I have a more biased opinion, but really I don't, because I will say what's bad with the game. That's the only way a game can improve. If you say what's bad with the game, usually it will get fixed, and you'll probably have more fun with the game because, fuck, because, the developer will know that, you know, there are certain things wrong with the game. And if the community cries out and says, yeah, this is horrible, fix this, you know, then they can know to fix it in the next update or whenever they choose to fix it. You know, it's what I didn't fall off. Why didn't? So this is cool. This is an operator. Just killing enemies. Operators are a little too weak. I know there are the arcanes you could put onto your operator from Quill, and you have to like kill fucking terrorists to even get those arcane blueprints, and then you have to put a whole bunch of shit into it. It just, what even is this? I don't know, man. The throwing weapons are garbage in this game. They're cool, but the problem is on console, you kind of have to like use the right stick to fucking aim it. So you have to do this weird thing with your thumb, and it's like, I just want to fucking throw it. Either you throw it in a straight line by not fucking holding it down, or you have to use your like index finger to do something, you know. It's too complicated on console, I have to say. But other than that, you know, I feel as though it's pretty good, pretty good system, you know, for throwing weapons. Same with the Redeemer, which shoots bullets, and it's a fucking blade. It's really nice. It's actually, I really enjoy using the Redeemer because it's, you just have to look at the enemy and then do it. It's not difficult. So anyways, this is a challenge room right here. Well, I should say a done challenge room. I'd say very easily done. So I can get stealth drift. Yes, you do. You jump out of there, and then we're up here. Okay, let's see. Where the fuck is life support? Because I need that. I don't know, I feel as though life support is very difficult to get in a single mission. Like a single player mission. I'm in solo right now, so I don't like how there's no circle. Like, anytime you reload any other fucking weapon, there's a circle, but when you just have a throwing weapon, there's no circle in the middle. It shows the reload animation. I don't know what's where you get shot. Okay, so exalted blade. So yeah, it's pretty simple. I really like this game. I don't know. I would say really give it a fair shot before you just say, yeah, shit. The beginning of the game can be very complicated. Believe me, when I started, I kind of knew what I was doing. Nowadays, you have no idea what you're doing. And, oh, Jesus. I know it's ready. Stop fucking informing me. Just had to kill some shits. Is that it? Just 3 fucking... Okay, well. I'm gonna get out of here. This was fun. I have to say, explaining shit is really fun for me. I don't know if it was fun to listen to, but if you did enjoy it, give it a like if you want. Dislike it if you want. Comment if you want. I don't care. Fucking... I mean, you know, I care, obviously. And everyone does care. But likes and comments, likes and dislikes don't mean anything. They just tell me, you know, if the content was good or bad. And they tell the people watching it if the content was good or bad. So, yeah, this was just a fun video to make. I really enjoy explaining shit to players. But if you're new to the fucking game, you motherfucking join me while I'm in the middle of a high level mission. You better know what the fuck you're doing. I'm alright with noobs. You know, I'm cool with new people joining the game. But don't you fucking dare. Just stay out of my missions. That's it. But anyways, this was fun. Got a tactical potato emblem. That's always fun. So anyways, if anybody watches this, like, comment. Yeah. Currently, my highest viewed video is the Haiku Prime build video with Vault, which is weird because that's like the only video that has over 100 views. It has 650. You know, if you really want to know about Vault Prime and Haiku Prime, that's an old video, and if you want me to, I can update it. But it's really easy to build. If you want to, you can do it on normal Vault, and Excalibur is really fun to use. Exalted Blade, really powerful with Sereda. Any melee weapon will do. A Galatine or Galatine Prime, or just any melee weapon in general, will do wonders with Excalibur. Like, I don't have any mods put into, I don't have any mods put into Strength. But all efficiency, decent duration, no range, doesn't matter. They will go, I think the blades that you shoot out will go any distance. I don't think it matters. But, so yeah, this was fun to make. Mainly because, well, I'm just playing my game. So, very explanatory, very simple to understand. Very easy, basically, guide to playing the beginning of Warframe. Something to start you out on. If this wasn't helpful, give it a dislike. If this was helpful, give it a dislike. You know, I like to see that dislike bar up. It's real nice. Give it a like if you want. I don't care. I usually forget to like videos because I'm on PlayStation, and when I go to YouTube, that you have to go into like a separate menu to like a video. So yeah. If there's any questions, leave them in comments. Yeah, I will hopefully not die when I make my next video. See you.